女士们、先生们、媒体朋友们，大家上午好。经任务组织部决定。
As is determined by the mission headquarters, the crew members for Shenzhou-19 are astronaut Cai Xuzhe, astronaut Song Lingdong, astronaut Wang Haoze. Now I'd like to invite DG Chen Xin from the training center to give us the briefing about the astronauts. Ladies and gentlemen, friends of the media, good morning. Now I'd like to give you the briefing about the crew member of the Shenzhou-19. Mr. Cai Xuzhe, male, Han, from Hebei, Shenzhou, master degree, born in 1976, joined the army in 1995, and joined the CPC in 1998. Now, he is the level 1 astronaut of the PLA astronaut brigade, and he's senior colonel. He's been deputy captain of the Air Force and is the level 1 pilot. In 2010, he's been selected into the second batch of Chinese astronauts. In 2020, he has flown the Shenzhou-19. The State Council and the Central Military Commission has honored him as the heroic astronaut. He has also won the level 3 Medal of Honor. After our examination, Cai Xuzhe has been selected as one of the crew members of Shenzhou-19 and also as the mission commander. Song Lingdong, male, Han nationality, from Shandong Caoxian, bachelor degree, born in 1990. He joined army in 2009, and he has also joined the CPC. He's level 4 astronaut of PLA astronaut brigade. He has also worked for the Air Force of China. He's the level 1 pilot. In 2020, he's been selected into the third batch of astronauts. He's also an official member of the Shenzhou-19 space mission. Astronaut Wang Haoze, male, Manchu nationality from Luanping of Hebei, master degree, born in 1990. She joined the army in 2021, and she has also joined the CPC. She's level 4 astronaut of the PLA astronaut brigade. She has worked in CASC as a senior engineer. In 2020, she has been selected into the third batch of astronauts. She's been officially selected as a crew member of the Shenzhou-19 manned mission. They have all made wonderful scores during the checks and examination. They have been officially selected as the crew members of the Shenzhou-19 manned mission. Now the floor is open for your questions. Thank you. I'm with CMG, the Voice of China. I have a question for 01 astronaut. Good morning. For the mission of Shenzhou-14, you have made the departure here, and in less than 2 years, it's a new moment for departure. What's your feeling now? As an astronaut, I'm very lucky because I was born in a great country, and I'm also very proud of this new era. It's because we have the support of our country and of our people. We have this opportunity to visit the space again and again. How time flies. In 2022, together with my colleagues, we have flown the mission of Shenzhou-19. We have participated and witnessed the T-shaped formation of the space station of China. And we have also completed the first meeting in space with the crew team of Shenzhou-15. The scenarios of working of the busy days in the CSS has left very important impressions and memories in my heart. To get embarked on a journey into the space for the sake of our country is always our honor. After years of efforts, I have been selected into the new mission, and also this time as the mission commander, into a new team and with a new role. I'm facing new challenges. I can feel this grand honor and also the heavy responsibilities on my shoulder. Facing a new circumstances of the work, we'd like to recommend the renovation of the training ideology and also methodology of training so that we can have better results of the training of astronauts. We want to reach the goal of zero mistakes in the accomplishment of the tasks. We want to accomplish our task in a better way and also be more effective in solving the difficulties and emergencies. Currently, physically and mentally, we are fully prepared. We have the confidence to accomplish this task of the Shenzhou-19 mission. Next question, please. Thank you. With Xinhua News Agency, my question is for astronaut 02. You are one of the post-90s. Could you please share with us your feeling and your experience for your efforts to visit the space? And what's your take on the new mission? Thank you very much for your question. 21 years ago, when I was 13 years old, together with my classmates, we watched one launch event. And since then, I have my own dream of flying into the space. After the university entrance exam, without any hesitation, I have chosen the job and the major of pilot. Because I'm a man, I would like to safeguard our people and our country. In 2018, the opportunity of getting selected into the third batch of astronauts of China has made my dream closer to a reality. I have worked very hard and shouldered my responsibility. Now, from the predecessors of post-60s, 70s, and through the post-80s, finally, the role of the relay running into the space has come to our generation of post-90s. I'm very proud of that, but I'm also aware that this is a result of the rejuvenation of our country and also the endless efforts made by generations of people in this sector. We're about to start a new journey, and we can feel the heavy responsibility on our shoulder. We will do our best to demonstrate the capabilities of the people born in the post-90s. Thank you. Next question, please. Thank you. With People's Daily, I have a question for astronaut 03. We know that you used to be working in the sector related to the engine of rockets. Now you're an astronaut. What's your feeling? Thank you for your question. In the past, I worked for the design of the propeller and engine of rockets. Now I have a new identity, an astronaut. However, what has remained unchanged is my ambition to serve the country. from the backstage personnel to support the industry to the frontline worker as an astronaut, I'd like to say thank you to all the colleagues working in this area. From Shenzhou-5 until Shenzhou-19, from the first visit by Chinese people into the space until the full function of the CSS, for every step of progress, for every realization of our dream, and with every accomplishment of our experiments, we can always find the reflections of the contribution of all the colleagues in this area of space flights, from backstage to the front stage. We are also the hands and eyes for all the workers in this sector, and we are there to see the universe with our own eyes, but for the sake of all the backstage personnel. Just like you, even in my dreams, I would like to visit the universe and the space. And I would like to float around and have an experience of microgravity in the CSS. I also would like to accomplish each and every task and very well safeguard our homeland in the space. I also would like to fly around in the space and also wave my hands towards the stars. I also would like to look back from space to see our planet Earth and our motherland. Wherever we are, our country would always be the strongest bond that are tied to us. Our dreams are shining. I will continue to make efforts, endless efforts. Thank you. Next question, please. Thank you. My question is for Mr. Cai Xuzhi, the mission commander. I recall that you have made a lot of records for the first verification of extravehicular activities during the Shenzhou-14 mission, this time for a new mission of Shenzhou-19. Are you going to conduct other EVAs? And this time you have a new role as the mission commander. As a commander, what are the challenges ahead for your crew members? And how can you guide the other two young members of your team to accomplish the task and overcome the challenges? The path towards the universe is always full of challenges. And when we solve the problems, we are making progress ahead. When we conduct EVAs, we are also facing risks and challenges. This is a challenge to see whether we can collaborate perfectly. It's also to check the synergy between the space side and also the ground side. This time for Shenzhou-19 mission, also we are about to carry a lot of EVAs. On ground, we are fully trained. We have already considered all the possible scenarios in advance. For example, we have learned from the best practices from the previous missions of EVAs, and we have made up all our programs and plans. The more practices we have conducted on the ground, then we can have more ease when we are in the space. Once we are in space, it's possible for us to encounter any kind of emergencies. Then we should be capable to handle all these emergencies, and this is one of the major challenges for our team. I believe that with all the trainings and also the support force on the ground, we can face up to the challenges and finally accomplish our tasks smoothly and successfully. Next question, please. Thank you. I'm with the Phoenix Media. I have a question for Mr. Song Lingdong, O2 astronaut. What's the biggest challenge for you this time? And you're about to celebrate the traditional Chinese Spring Festival. What's your expectation? Thank you very much for this question. After the declaration of the official crew members, with the leadership of our mission commander, I worked very hard with our colleagues. Every time in training, I believe that we have to follow all the guidelines just as we are already in space. For example, this time we will carry out a lot of scientific experiments. So in advance, we have made simulated exercises for EDAs. We have communicated times and times with our ground forces so that we can make our experiments more feasible and possible. It's just after these exercises. Today we are a wonderful team. In our daily life, we take care of one another, and in our work, we are complementary one to each other. We have formed a synergy, and we have decided to take full care and make full use of our space laboratory. Spring Festival is the most important and also one of the traditional festivals. For my first visit to space, I had this privilege to celebrate this important festival for Chinese people in space. At the ground, on the planet of Earth, and also in space, we can share the same moments of celebration, and we can also send the greetings for the Lunar New Year of China from space. We have also prepared the gift. I'm looking forward to the secret gift in space. Next question, please. Thank you. With the PLA Journal, I have a question for astronaut 03. We'd like to know what is your role and what are your tasks during this flight. For the upcoming flight, are you ready? Thank you very much for your question. In this mission, we're about to carry out heavy duties for the maintenance of the CSS. I'm in charge of the experiments of the laboratory, and also I take care of the materials. Of course, for many major projects, we three will work together to accomplish them. There's no perfect individual. There's only perfect team. I'm convinced that with the leadership of our mission commander and with the synergy between the space and the ground force, our crew will accomplish this mission of Shenzhou-19 with a lot of success. The luckiest thing in the life is that you can discover your mission when you're still very young. I have realized my dream as an astronaut, and I can use my personal value to contribute to the benefits of our country. I'm a very happy person. Currently, I have passed all the examinations for the accomplishment of mission. I'm about to visit the CSS and also the space. I'm fully ready for the mission, and I will devote all my energy and focus and attention to this mission. Together with my colleagues, we're about to explore the universe and space. For every sunrise and sunset, we'd like to make them the landmarks of our journey to the universe. There we are, universe. Thank you. Last question for today. Thank you. With the Global Times, my question is for astronaut 01. You have experienced the phase of construction of CSS, the construction of the 3 modules, and the first meeting of astronauts in space. This time, as a mission commander, you will take 2 new members, the post-90s, to the CSS. And what's your comment on the new team? And what's your expectation? Thank you for your question. The manned space flight is a kind of relay. Tens of thousands of workers in this sector, they are the witness and contributors of this race and of this great career. We have made hard efforts, and we have built a lot of glory moments. We are all part of this journey. As you can see, Both of my colleagues, they are the post-90s. We have a difference of age. However, we have one shared vision and goal, that is to work for our country and for the glory of our motherland. We will race together and we will fight together. Also, I'd like to reveal one thing to all of you. We have worked together for the preparation for more than 1 year, and we have maintained the best status, and we have reached the highest standards. After so many days and nights spent together, we can work like one single person. Our two colleagues, they are very confident and brave, and they are optimistic, and they are very responsible person for the mission. Together with them, I also feel so much younger, and I have learned quite a lot from them, and they make me more confident. Our dreams would contribute to more glory, and with more glory, we can also make new dreams. We will not let down our people and our country. We will always bear in mind our mission. Let's work together among the team members and also between space and ground. Let's make new contributions to the space missions of China. Thank you. Due to the time limit, considering that our astronauts have to make new preparations for the mission, that's the end of our meetup event with the media, and we wish them a successful mission and a successful return back to Earth. Thank you.
All right, the three technauts of Shenzhou-19 meeting the press, Cai Xuzhe, Song Lingdong, and Wang Haoze.